quiet Friday evening in the forgotten little town of Coldridge, something happened that still stains the town's reputation today. A 12-year-old boy named Eli Barrett left school, started his usual walk home, and then simply disappeared. No sound, no struggle, no witnesses, no trace. His absence became one of the most unsettling mysteries in the town's history. Eli wasn't the kind of kid people expected to vanish. He was quiet, thoughtful, and always polite, one of those children everyone liked but no one paid much attention to. On September 14, 2018, school dismissed at 3:40 p.m. By 3:42, Eli was already outside wearing his favorite blue hoodie and a backpack hat filled with comic books. His best friend Chandra called after him, asking if he wanted to come over for game night. Eli shook his head and said, "Not today. Mom's making stew." It was nothing unusual, just a short conversation on an ordinary afternoon. But Jonah would later tell police that Eli kept glancing toward the woods near Birchwood Road as if something there bothered him. The walk from school to Eli's house took exactly 11 minutes. He never made it past minute 12. At 5 p.m., Eli's mother expected him to walk through the door like always, dropping his backpack and asking for a snack. At 5:30, she started pacing around the living room. By 7 p.m., she was calling neighbors and classmates. At 8:06 p.m., police officially declared Eli missing. Officers searched the woods, the creek, the school grounds, abandoned sheds, every inch of Coldridge. Search dogs tracked Eli's scent to the old Redwood Bridge, a place kids whispered about, swearing it was cursed. The dogs followed the scent right up to the center of the bridge, and then it vanished. Not faded, not weakened, gone. As if Eli had been lifted straight off the ground. There were no footprints, no signs of a struggle, no broken branches or disturbed leaves. The bridge looked exactly the same as it had every other day. To the officers, it was like Eli had walked into thin air. In the days that followed, police focused on 3 people whose behavior didn't sit right with investigators. The first was Harold Knox, the school janitor, a quiet man who preferred working night shifts, saying he liked being left alone. He claimed he was collecting scrap metal behind the workshop that afternoon and didn't see Eli at all. But when detectives checked the school logs, they found Harold hadn't clocked in that day. Everyone else's time card worked fine. Only his was missing. The second person was Marcus Hale, Eli's neighbor, friendly, helpful, always smiling. But Marcus had a past. 2 years earlier, he'd been questioned in another missing child case 3 towns over. Never charged, but never cleared. When officers searched his home, everything seemed normal until they reached the basement. Marcus insisted the door was jammed. Police forced it open and found a spotless room, recently cleaned, smelling strongly of bleach. Too clean, but nothing inside connected him directly to Eli. The third lead was the most mysterious. A black pickup truck several residents reported seeing near Redwood Bridge around the time Eli disappeared. No license plate. Tinted windows. Engine running. Driver unseen. The truck never reappeared after the disappearance, and police couldn't trace it to anyone in or around Coldridge. A week later, a jogger found Eli's backpack propped neatly against a tree near the creek. Inside were his comic books, assignments, and lunchbox. But they looked wrong. Everything was clean, dry, carefully arranged. Eli's mother took one look inside and said, "This isn't how he left school. Someone washed these. Someone touched them." Investigators agreed. The scene looked staged. almost like someone wanted the police to find it. Theories began swirling. Some believed Eli was taken quickly and silently by someone who knew what they were doing, someone professional. Others believed he willingly followed someone he trusted. Eli wasn't the type to talk to strangers. If he walked toward that bridge by choice, it was likely with someone he recognized. And then there was the Redwood Bridge legend, a story locals dismissed as superstition. Kids said shadows moved under the bridge at dusk. They said people went missing there, never seen again. Police didn't believe in curses or ghosts, but even officers admitted privately that something about that bridge felt wrong, especially after the search dogs lost Eli's scent in that exact spot. Weeks passed, then months. Eventually, the town returned to normal, or at least pretended to. But Eli's mother never moved on. Every night, she lights a small lantern and sets it on the porch. She says it's in case Eli ever finds his way home. That lantern has been burning for years. No body has ever been found. No suspect ever charged. No evidence strong enough to answer the one question everyone in Coldridge still whispers. Where did Eli Barrett go? This is based on a real-life event. This is a true story. Kindly subscribe for more stories.